All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Barakathaya Hawa, Barakathaya Hawa Shai, Barakathaya Hawa, Barakathaya Hawa Shai, Barakathaya Hawa, Barakathaya Hawa Shai, Call Halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who've ruled well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into this video. I don't want to rot this out. It'll be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go into Rakah Kwadash. And it's going to be real quick. It's not too long. I got a video off of Reuters. I'm going to play it. But I'm gonna get into the scriptures afterwards. But there was a statement made in the video. A so-called red Hebrew Edomite. He looks like a red Hebrew Edomite. He made a statement, and he's gonna mention as regards to the stock market. He said he mentioned the word benign, so I had to look up the word benign to see what it meant. I've heard it before, but I wasn't sure. So before I play the video, here's the definition of benign. It says gentle and kind, gentle and kindly. Not, it says not harmful in effect. So basically, they're saying that the plunge of the stock market is not going to be harmful. That's what I was getting from it, from the gist of what this red Hebrew Edomite was saying. That there's no cause for a panic. All right, that's what he's saying allegedly. Which we know that's bullshit. Sleezy E is in denial, okay? He's in denial, and we're not talking about a river in Africa, okay? This place is done. This place is through. Let's listen, Salakia, and then I'll get into the videos, all right? All right, the key word, like he said, I wanted to drill in is benign, all right? But here we go.
Wall Street ended in negative territory on Tuesday after a seesaw session as growing fears of a recession kept buyers out of the stock market ahead of key inflation data due out Wednesday. The Dow fell 0.6%, while the S&P 500 and NASDAQ each dropped nearly 1%. Dan Wontrobsky, Associate Director for Research at Janney Montgomery Scott, said investors' recession concerns were warranted, but said he believes a U.S. recession would be, quote, benign in scope.
That's the point right there. He said it's warranted, but it's going to be benign in scope, all right? Which was bullshit, man. This place ain't going to recover. I'm not going to play no more because I don't want to get a copyright flag. So I played enough. But you could go watch the whole thing. But that trick, as soon as I heard that, I was like, well, what does the word benign mean? Because, Esau, Edom, his words are smoother than butter. His speech, man. And you gotta look these words up. So again, he's saying that this recession, whatever we're going through, is going to be kind, which we know is a lie. It's per Daniel 12:1. It's going to be like a time like never before. All right, this place is through. Esau's the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. This society has to collapse as you see it, man. This current society. Why? Because the devil is coming out with great wrath. He's coming out with a whole new enterprise, a whole new system, a whole new order, a whole new way of governing, okay? And we all know it's going to be spearheaded by that charagma, all right? This is a global reset, okay? And that's what Sleezy E, he's in denial. He thinks, he's in denial, man. You see the definition. And the main scripture that was in my mind was Psalms 49:11. As I'm listening to that news report, man, these people are completely oblivious to what's about to happen, man. Especially these Edomites, man. Jake too. 2/3 of our own people. That's why that day is going to overtake you as a thief. This is Psalms. I woke up. I saw Sri Lanka officially declared a state of emergency. I believe the president fled. I think he fled to the Maldives. It's coming. That's gonna come to America. It's gonna happen all to all these nations, man. All these different countries. Okay, you see. But at the end of the day, they think, especially Sleezy E, like the what's that bird that rises from the ashes? damn, what's the bird that rises from the ashes? I forget the bird, but that's what Esau Edom thinks. He's gonna rise from the ashes, man. You ain't affliction shall not rise a second time, man. Okay, this is it, man. This is your last hurrah. Okay, Psalms 49:11. Their inward thought, especially Esau Edom, all right, the house of Edom. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. Because right now he's in the power seat, and he thinks he's gonna stay that way forever. But he's sadly mistaken. He's in denial. Again, and we're not talking about a river in Africa, all right? And this this downfall ain't gonna be benign. It's gonna be a horrific, violent, you know, thus with violence, all right? Babylon is gonna be destroyed, man. Okay? It says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. Yeah, they don't ever think they're gonna have to pay for the things that they've done and how they've acquired the earth. Okay? But there's a recompense coming. Chiefly for touching the apple of the Lord's eye. All right? The Yahweh Shai is about to recompense you quickly. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. That's why he's so optimistic. Oh, we'll just bounce back, you know? Not realizing that we're in a recession, which is going to lead to a depression, and the greatest depression of all that you've ever seen on the face of the earth. You see? It says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. That's why they set up these trust funds. They name buildings after each other, you know, streets, cities, you know. They call their lands after their own names. You see? So that's the point. This shit ain't gonna be benign. This shit is gonna be horrific, man. It's gonna be a horrific downfall, man. All right? And why? Because of how you established this place, how you built this place. Okay? It was built upon blood, iniquity, violence, robbery, deceit, and you got to answer for that. Okay? And the time of you answering is quickly approaching. All right? Hey, the Lord is making inquisition. The Lord is them that hurt unjustly. That's chiefly Esau Edom. He's been ruling with the iron fist, man. He's been oppressing the whole earth. You see? So this is Habakkuk 2. The main point is in 6, all right? You know, in regards to that the stock market crashing and, you know, the inflation and all this, you know? Well, why is this happening? Because of that thick clay. That your debts, them heavy wages, okay? That usury. You see? Them unjust weights, man. It's coming to bite you in the ass. You see? But we know it's all part of the big plan, the design to collapse this current fiat system, you know. But it is what it is. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. We're in the end. We're at the time of the visions. The last handful of prophecies playing out. They're screaming, okay. Chiefly the downfall of this damn devil. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Yeah, there had to be a falling away first. We fell away, chiefly in 70 A.D., right? But what? Now that man of sin is revealed. Esau Edom, he is the wicked. Per Malachi 1 and 4. And his track record proves it, his M.O. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and we're at the end of this devil's kingdom. Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, the end of this man's age, his empire. We're going to see the downfall of our enemy. It's quickly approaching. It says, though it tarry, wait for it, the patience and the faith of the saints. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. We're waiting for that payback, baby, the big payback. Okay? It's inevitable. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Behold, his soul, Esau Edom, the red Hebrew Edomite, okay? Behold, his soul which is lifted up, the pride of his heart have deceived him. You see, read Obadiah. You see? Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Yeah, he speaks wickedly concerning oppression. You see? It says, but the just, who's the just? Yasharallah, chiefly the elect of Israel, but the just shall live by his faith. It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine his philosophies, Okay, his democracy, his ways, you see, his lies, you see, you know, his unrighteous decrees, his unrighteous legislations, you see. Yea, also because he transgresses by wine, again, chiefly his philosophies. He is a proud man, again, read Obadiah. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell. Everywhere he goes, he brings nothing but hell and death and destruction. Okay, he's the harbinger of death. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell. That's why he has a garrison in all these different countries, man. All right, he has a standing army in all these different countries. Why? For their resources. Okay, you see, they covet fields and they take them by violence. You see, they oppress a man in his heritage. That's this devil, and you got to pay for that. It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine. All right, he is a proud man. He even had a philosophy called the Monroe Doctrine. He said it was his manifest destiny to take over the world. You see, he is which it was, going back to Isaac. Okay, but hey, you got to pay for that. It says, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. That's why you should never trust this devil. He's never satisfied, man. You can never do enough for this devil. Okay? But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. Esau, Edom, how did you get everything you have? You stole it. Okay? You didn't get it righteously. You see, you got it unrighteously. You see? You see? Riches gotten by deceit. So the kingdom is about to be translated, baby. Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? Not much longer. Not much longer. Our redemption is nigh. This devil is going down like lightning. And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay, again, that's ibatya, your debts, all right, your usury, your heavy weights, your pledges, you see? You see? It says, shall they not rise up suddenly, okay, when you least expect it, when they shall say peace and safety? You see? You see? Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. This is inevitable, okay? Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high. Yeah, that's what you did. You wanted to come and sit in the congregation of the north, that's what you did, you know. But the Lord said, what he said, I think that's Obadiah. Though they mount up to the heavens, thus will I bring them down. You about to come down, man, to the pit, to the grave. You know. It says, woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. But again, the main point is in Habakkuk 2:6. Okay, you know. So let's keep going. It's in Zephaniah 3, and I start at 1. The main point is in 1. And we know a lot of these scriptures apply to us in the past, but Esau, Edom is in the power seat. Okay, so it applies to him now. Okay, you see? The eyes of the Lord being upon the sinful kingdom, that applies to us, but now it applies to Esau, Edom, because he's in the power seat. Nineveh, the judgment of Nineveh, that applies to America. America's modern day Nineveh, the land of Uz, Idumea. Okay? You see the scene of great future judgment. Okay? You see? Woe to Zephaniah 3:1. Woe to her that is filthy and polluted, to the oppressing city. That's America, Babylon the Great, man. She obeyed not the voice, she received not correction. She trusted not in the Lord Yahweh, she drew not near to her power. Her princes within her are roaring lions. Her judges are even wolves. They they gnaw not the bones till the morrow. Her prophets are light and treacherous persons. Her priests have polluted the sanctuary. They have done violence to the law. Okay, and like I said, that applies to Esau Edom now, man. He's in the power seat. Okay, this place is filthy and polluted. Okay, you know, so you about to be judged. All right, it's inevitable. All right, I'm gonna close out here. I didn't want to make it too long. Nahum chapter 3, 3 and 1. Woe to the bloody city, that's America. Woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery. You see? You think this place gonna continue on forever? You're out of your goddamn mind. Woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. The noise of a whip, and the noise of the rattlings of wheels, and the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots. The horseman lifteth up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses. There is no. That's a future judgment of this place, man. This place is about to be utterly destroyed. Okay, but prior to that, the Lord is going to bring all manner of hell upon this place. Or He's going to plague Egypt as before with plagues. You see, you see. It says the horseman lifted up both the bright sword and glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. The slain of the Lord shall be many. Verse 4. Because of the multitude of whoredoms, okay, of the well-favored harlot, America, Babylon the Great, she's that whore that's riding the beast, okay? Because of the multitude, the sins of this place, man, it's reached to the heavens. The Lord is about to judge this place, all right? You see? The cries of the righteous, right, have entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. Yahweh Shai is the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies. He's about to redeem his elect and recompense our enemies. Because of the multitude of whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, the daughter of the Chaldeans, America, all right, that selleth nations, through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcraft. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shai, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face. And we're in that time. This devil is exposed. These Edomites even expose, these truthers, they even expose themselves. So shall they make their tongues fall upon themselves, and everyone that see them shall flee away. You see, we're in these times. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shai, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. Shameful spewing is on your glory. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and will make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. And it shall come to pass that all that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste. And see, that didn't happen to ancient Nineveh. That's talking about modern day Nineveh, which is America. Okay? You see? That's why Jonah didn't want to go and prophesy to Nineveh, because he knew it wasn't going to be destroyed. Modern day Nineveh. He's talking about modern day now America. Okay? Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Whence shall I seek comforters for thee? Okay? That's the point. That's the point. This place is going to be through. It's inevitable. Okay? All this benign shit, it's going to be gentle and kind. Thus with violence, man. The great city is destroyed, man. You know? With violence. All right? We at the 10 toes, baby. And that rock is about to bust this motherfucker up. Okay? Beautiful times, man. Beautiful times. Sleezy E is in denial, man. Sleezy E is in denial. This place is through. All right? Anyway, keep pushing, man. We're close. Shalom. Wa abad babal.